Hello friends, welcome back to TBLS Homestead. Teresa speaking. God, it feels like it's been forever. Kind of has. It's been over a week. I am making ground chicken meatballs in a sauce. I'm not quite sure what sauce I want to make yet, but I wanted to bring you here. I am frying up my onions right now so that they can cool. They're just about done. So now I'm going to add in, I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon of thyme, because I don't have fresh, so you can add a couple teaspoons of fresh thyme. And then I'm going to add in a good heaping soup spoon of my minced garlic. So I'm going to let that cook for about a minute, and then I'm going to take it off, put it on a plate just to let it cool quicker. And then I'll bring you over to the meatballs. Shut that off now. Get my plate out. Because I don't want to add these into my meat hot, so. How you guys all doing? Is it hot enough for you? Because it sure is here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now I'm just gonna put them on this plate and spread them out. As a matter of fact, I think while I'm mixing, I'm gonna stick this right in the fridge just to cool them quicker. Now, as long as I don't have them fall when I go to open that fridge. All right, so now, right here, I have 2 pounds of ground chicken. I bought it that way. A really good price, too. I think I paid $1.15 a pound, if you can believe that. I have a 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Add that right in. I have 2 eggs. Just scramble them. Make it easier. 1½ cups of breadcrumbs. These are Italian. I had a little bit of one and a little bit of another left. Okay. I'm just going to mix that a little bit. Get it going. I'll have the recipe below. Okay, and now over here, I have probably about 3 tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes and about, I don't know, 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh parsley that I actually picked from my garden. Decided to do it today. I'm going to add all that in. Get this all mixed up. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. You do this to taste. I'm not a huge pepper person, so we'll go with like a ½ tablespoon maybe. Maybe a tablespoon of salt or so. I have to keep saying in my mind, don't forget those onions. I've never made these before. Of course, I've made meatballs before. But I said, what am I going to make with my ground chicken? It was a sale I could not pass up. $1.15 a pound? Come on. So I bought all of them that were sitting there and put them all in the fridge, in the freezer. Decided to take a couple of them out today. Okay, I am going to do these in the oven. I don't think that's big enough. We'll see. Okay, let those onions cool off just a little bit, and then I'll grab them and I'll add them back in here, and I'll be right back momentarily. All right, friends. So I lost some of my video. What I did was add the onions in. I got them out of the fridge, added them in, mixed it all up. This is what I got. There's about 40 meatballs there. You want to make sure they're about 165 on the inside, but you see, they look good. Now I'm going to make the sauce. I have one medium-sized onion. I'm going to put this in the pan. I have it with clarified butter and a jar of mushrooms. I don't have any fresh stuff. I'm just going to use the jar. Yes, I know. You guys love mushrooms. They're big enough I can pick them out. So we're going to saute this and get this going. Back to this here. Okay? Those look so good. I can't wait to try them. I'm just going to add some salt. Take the liquid out of those mushrooms. And some pepper. I'm going to let these cook up a little bit. I will keep you with me and just edit as I go. Maybe I won't lose it again. I think I started the video and hit picture instead. I don't know. But I had a phone call in between, so. Alright, and you can add anything you want to this. I would add spinach, one if I had it, but I gave it all away because my son doesn't eat it. He doesn't eat anything with that in it. Fuddy-duddy. But you can add spinach, you can add more sun-dried tomatoes, whatever you want. I'm not going to add more because I put a little extra in the meatballs. So I'm just going to use this. I just want to soften these and get a lot of the liquid out of those mushrooms. And then we're just going to make our sauce. And the meatballs are done. So once that heats up, I'm going to throw the meatballs right in this pan and make some rice also. I'm going to make it kind of simple. And it's going to be a creamy sauce. Speaking of, I need to grab my chicken broth. Using my home canned chicken broth. I'm also going to make a slurry with some of this, so I don't want to put it all in there. So let me grab that pop. I'm going to use 2 soup spoons of my cornstarch with this. Bring you down here. I love the smell of onions cooking. This is the best way that I have found, by the way. Flour anything. If you mix it in there and shake it in a container, and you never, ever get lumps. Ever. Okay. So, these are soft enough. Now I'm going to put, that was not what I used. A good soup spoon worth. And maybe I'll do a little bit more. Give it a little bit more flavor. I'm going to cook that for about a minute. Smells good. Okay. I've got some heavy cream here. You don't want to cook that more than a minute. Once you put that garlic in there, you're going to burn your garlic. Okay. Now, I'm going to add the rest of my, this was 2 cups. I'm going to add the rest of my broth. And I'm cooking this on like medium high. I'll turn it down here after a while. Okay. Now I'm going to add some heavy cream. I don't want to take a chance of pouring too much, so I am going to put about a, you know I like my sauces. I'm going to put about a cup. I'm going to put about 2 cups in here. There we go. Just so we have enough to put over. It's either rice I'm going to do it with or noodles. And I was thinking soup noodles. They're quick and easy. Okay. Now I'm going to take my slurry and just dump the whole thing right in there. Just to thicken it up. Let that cook. And we're on our way. Once that's done, that's literally done. So I'm going to let that thicken up. And once it does, I'll throw my meatballs right in there. I might even freeze some of these meatballs because we don't need that many meatballs, and I hate to waste them. So I might just throw them in a bag and freeze them. They're all cooked now. We'll see. We will see. So let me get this going, and I'll bring you back momentarily. Sauce is thick, or thick enough. So while that's going, I'm just going to throw my meatballs right in here. I turned it down to low. And we are going to cook these meatballs. Well, heat the meatballs up because they're already cooked. And you can saute these meatballs if you want. You don't have to put them in the oven, especially as hot as it is outside. But it's nice and cool in my house because I have air and I'm willing to pay for it. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these all in here, and I'm going to make my pasta or rice. I'm going to go ask my hubby what he wants. Yeah, there's a lot of meatballs here, so I'm not putting them all in here. I'll fill this pan and I'll freeze the rest. But doesn't that look good, my friends? There we go. So we've got 20 more meatballs there. And there we have it. I am going to taste this sauce and see how that is. And we'll taste the meatballs together. Wow, that is amazing. I had added a little bit more salt and pepper to it off camera, and it's perfect. Perfecto. I will bring you back for the taste test. Alrighty, my friends, I decided to make egg noodles. I made my husband's plate already. This looks so good. I mean, wait, let me show you. Hold on. That's my husband's. Doesn't that look good? Matter of fact, I think I'm going to add another meatball to it. And look at that sauce. It's perfect. All right. So, I'm going to try to eat 2 meatballs. I hope I can because they look so good. Let's skip those mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms. All right. Now for the taste test. I know the sauce is good because I tried that. Look. Does not look yummy. I'm not going to stick that. Nah, it's still hot, so I'll take a smaller piece and we'll get a couple noodles with it. There we go. Wow, those are some really good meatballs. You know I have a hard time with hamburger. So I use ground turkey for everything. I prefer it, ground turkey. But wow, this is really good. And look at that onion. There's a couple of them there. You guys have to make this. This is amazing. Holy mackerel. And with this pasta, 2 thumbs up for this. That is really good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I swallow that. Anyway, there you have it, friends. Super easy. It was just ground chicken. I guess you could grind your chicken or just buy it like I did. I couldn't beat that sale, so it's easy. Put whatever you want in it. The amounts I put in there were perfect. The flavors are amazing. And I sprinkled, well, on my husband's anyway. I forgot to put it on mine. I went and picked some more fresh parsley and put the fresh parsley on there. And of course I had to do the little pretty one. You know, I left one. We'll put that right up there for him. How's that? There we go. Like a bird. All right, guys. I'm out. You guys have a great week. I don't know what I'm going to make. Excuse me. I still want to make that cake. I'll let you know. Ciao for now. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you again soon.